Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Before we get started, if you could please hit the subscribe button. Here are the games coming the week of June 30th, 2020. The first game on our list is Undine Simulator 2. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is teen. The controls are blood and violence. This is a hunting simulation game in which players can track, analyze, and target game animals in the wild. From a first-person perspective, players use rifles, shotguns, and bows to kill deer, bears, and turkey for reward. Splashes of blood appear when animals are hit. Animals sometimes are depicted lying in small pools of blood. The next game on our list is The Legends of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. This is coming on Nintendo Switch. The rating is teen. The controls are blood, fantasy violence, language, suggestive themes, use of alcohol and tobacco. This is a role-playing game in which players follow soldiers as they attempt to uncover secret plots and prevent a war. From a third-person perspective, players explore fantasy settings, interact with characters, and engage in battle with enemy soldiers and creatures. Combat is turn-based, with players selecting attack moves from a menu before watching brief cutscenes of their fighting slashing swords. A handful of cutscenes depict slashes of blood. In one sequence, blood splatter effects occur during combat with fish-like enemies. The game contains suggestive material, a character groping female character's chest under her armor and chest plate, and accompanied by dialogue, a student flirting with their teacher. A few scenes depict characters drinking alcohol. One scene shows a character smoking a cigarette. Swear words can be heard in the game, and a character can be seen holding up his middle finger. And the last game on today's list is Marvel's Iron Man VR. This is coming on PlayStation VR. The rating is teen. The controls are mild language and violence. This is a VR action-adventure game in which players assume the role of Tony Stark/Iron Man as he battles a villain intent on destroying his company. From a first-person perspective, players interact with different characters and engage in combat in the Iron Man suit. Players use lasers, missiles, repulsor rays to destroy waves of enemy drones and tanks. Battles are accompanied by large explosions and realistic gunfire effects. In one sequence, civilians can be heard screaming inside an elevator as the players attempt to help them escape. Cutscenes depict additional acts of violence, a character pointing a pistol towards the screen, a bound Tony getting his arc reactor ripped out of his chest. Swear words are heard in the game.
Big shout out to bensound.com for the music. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsG2G, and email any questions or comments to parentsg2g@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.